And as tragically sad as it is that a man of such joy, such passion, artistry, gentleness, and kindness should be suddenly taken away from us at only the age of 51, before he'd had enough time to share the love, share the fun, before he accomplished all of his dreams, of which there were so many, I'm sure you'd appreciate me saying at this point, have we sorted out the coaches and have we sorted out the PA for the party today? And make sure there's enough bloody wine, okay, preferably organic. You see, Tim would never forgive us if we allowed ourselves to wallow in any self-pity. It's always been about love. Tim really loved people. Tim really loved women. Tim loved a good party. And it's why Tim has organised all of today. The selection of speakers, the works, the whole shebang. In his own words, he said, I want you to produce an event without compromise. And I really hope that today is an event without compromise. That is who Tim was. A true original. A wonderful human being and a character and a half. As I look across all of you today, his friends, his family, I know he'd have a big grin on his face to see his daughter Jessie, sister Ruth, brother Steve, his captains, Joe, Alison, Anne, all of you, his lovelies, as he would say. This is his final hurrah, and he'd be so happy to see all of you. No morose darkness for us here, no. Shiny people in colour is exactly what he would have wanted to see. It was a soundtrack and visual to his life, always on max. The word passion is often used about Tim, but it fits. Parties, festivals, music, politics. Like many of you, I came across the infamous Tim Carroll at WOMAD, crazy man wearing a loud shirt carrying a ladder, who then proceeded to give me a bear hug. Even at our wedding, he was dressed like a wild man. Everyone talked about him. But that's how Tim becomes part of your life. He seizes it with such energy, you can't help but be taken along for the ride. And if Tim's legacy is anything, then it must be that our life is too precious to squander on consumerism, and trivia, and coveting things that we don't need. Life should be grabbed with both hands. Held close to our bosoms, breathed in, and with compassion comes hope and liberation. That as the world turns, it will get better, and that the rules that constrict our lives are not that important. We should treasure this marvellous nature of life. It's so fantastically appropriate that we're here today in this beautiful, tranquil setting. Place where he can chill. Today is Tim's Day, and we will cherish and rejoice in our shared memories and the grace notes of his life that touched so many. Today there will be a eulogy by Anne, followed by stories about Tim. Now, of course, sharing stories about Tim could take years. How can a man, one man, do so many things in a lifetime? A dilettante par extraordinaire. And please, will someone write a book about Tim? Reading his Facebook tributes, I realised that there is plenty of material. And if it's published, I'm sure it will inspire you and always bring a smile to your face. I would only ask that today we perhaps save some of for the longer stories for later and allow Tim himself to have the final word. Alison will be reading Tim's last letter to us, after which we'll proceed with his burial, or as my daughter puts it, Tim's digging. There'll be some music, and then for those that wish, we'll have a communal filling and a decorating of the grave. And then after which we'll head over to the Furze Bush Inn for refreshments and reminiscing. But Tim, you should know that it will be some time before those memories fade. You shone such a bright light that forever it will be easier to follow that path. And I thank you. I thank you so much for reminding us that life is not a dress rehearsal. And may the deity of your choosing bless you forever. And now Anne will read a eulogy.